Good evening. So, today, something I want to talk about is this cute little math problem that I found on a university math contest. Now, one of my jobs is tutoring math, and so this is something that my students would be doing. But as I was doing some prep work, I found this and I thought, this is interesting, and it demonstrates a good point, so I wanted to share it. Here's what it is. Basically, the question on screen is identify these two unique positive integers. And just looking at the question, it looks kind of mathy. Actually, it looks really mathy. It looks bullshitty. And when I started doing this question, I didn't like it. I looked at it and thought, oh man, and I panicked. Because I think most people do. I think most people start to panic when they see math like this. But this is actually a really easy problem. And I want to show people why. You have to stop thinking about it like math and just start thinking about it like problem solving. And people are way keen to make this too complicated. So I'm going to show you something. So the problem looks like this. So this was the problem. Square root 23 minus x equals 8 minus y squared. So, what's your first instinct here? Well, mine, with a math background, is, okay, I'm going to try to put y by itself. And so then I do this. I go, okay, y squared equals 8 minus 23 minus x. And then, because I'm daring, I take the next step and I say, well, actually, y equals plus or minus the square root of 8 minus the square root of 23 minus x. And you look at that, and then my brain kind of stops. And I go, great. So then maybe you try it a different way. Maybe you try it like this. Maybe you think, well, I'll square the other side. So you come over here and you think, well, actually, maybe I'll just say, 23 minus x equals, and then you have like 8 minus y squared to squared. And then you'd factor all this out and you get some y to the 4 action. And it's a mess. And I feel like students must be taking this and they must be panicking. When you get to something like this, you're looking at this, you're looking over here, you're looking over here, and you're thinking, what the fuck is going on? But I want to show you something. I want to show you something. And I think it's so much easier. Instead of acting like a lunatic, take a minute and look at it. Look over here. You know that x and y are positive integers. All that means is that they're numbers that are probably less than 10. That's what mathematicians think positive integers mean. So you think of this, and you think, okay, so this is going to be a positive number, probably less than at least 23. So what's it going to be? Well, the closest place to start would probably be 16. So maybe this should be 7, right? Because that's the nearest square, right? So start at 7. Well, then you just have the square root of 23 minus 7, which you know is just the square root of 16, which is 4. And then you look over here and you say, well, actually, okay, but then 8 is just like, 4 plus 4, and y squared equals, well, okay, well, maybe if I just subtracted 4, and then you just have, minus maybe 2 squared, and that would equal, 4. Oh, shit. Because it's not hard. I think it's easy to get stuck in your math brain and try to just brute force your way through when you can actually just take a second and look and think, oh, this should be 7. If that were 7, this should be 2. Easy. And the reason I wanted to share this is because I think that this happens a lot in our lives. I think that we cause our own problems. We don't stop, we don't think, we don't look at it like it's a problem that we need to solve. We get caught in the context. We think, I'm doing math, so I need to do math. You know, I'm in a relationship, so I need to do a relationship. Like, this applies to everything. I need to follow relationship rules. I need to work within the framework of what I've been taught about relationships or jobs or anything. And you make things more and more and more complicated for yourself. What I'm trying to show you here is forget that. Think. Think like a reasonable person. Look at the problem and then try to come up with the quickest, simplest solution. This is the brain dead solution that works the fastest that I just showed you. Is looking at it and going, oh, I'll just pick 7 because the closest square is 16. And then lo and behold, that works. And it's faster than going through all of the other painful but mathematical steps. So that's what I'm trying to stress to you guys today. That's what was on my mind. A lot of the time in life, you have problems that are harder than they need to be because you make them harder than they need to be. What I'm suggesting is taking a step back and looking at, if you cut out all the crap you can, what's the simplest solution? And maybe thinking about that before you deem something too hard or too complicated, wherever in your life it is. But anyway, that's all that was on my mind today. Let me know if you had a situation like that where the answer was easier than you thought it would be. Or maybe you disagree with me. I'm not really sure how, but you could. Anyway, have a good day. And remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel.